The train doors were already closing when Noah reached the platform. "Wait!" he shouted, waving his hand desperately. The doors slid shut anyway. Noah bent over, catching his breath, staring at his reflection in the glass as the train slowly pulled away. He felt the familiar weight in his chest, the feeling of always being late, always missing something important. At 32, Noah's life felt stuck between almost and not enough, almost successful, almost happy, almost brave. He worked a job he hated, stayed in a city that drained him, and carried a quiet regret. He never spoke about his relationship with his father. They hadn't spoken in 4 years. Not after the argument. His father had wanted Noah to take a stable path. Noah had wanted to chase something bigger: writing, storytelling, meaning. Words were exchanged that couldn't be taken back. "You'll regret this," his father had said. And Noah had walked away. Now, standing alone on the platform, Noah's phone buzzed. A text from an unknown number. "Your father asked me to tell you he's on the 6:40 train. He doesn't know if you'll come." Noah's heart skipped. The next train was in 10 minutes. 10 minutes to decide whether to keep running from the past or face it. He sat on the cold bench, hands trembling. Pride whispered excuses. Fear reminded him of old wounds. But something else spoke louder. Regret. Noah boarded the next train. Every mile felt heavier than the last. He rehearsed conversations that might never happen. Apologies that might be rejected. Words he had waited too long to say. When the train stopped, he stepped onto the platform and scanned the crowd. Then he saw him. His father stood near the exit, older than Noah remembered, shoulders slumped, hair mostly gray, but the same eyes. For a moment, neither moved. Then his father looked up. Their eyes met. No anger, no judgment, just surprise and relief. "You came," his father said quietly. Noah nodded. "I almost didn't." They walked together without speaking, the silence awkward but not empty. Finally, they sat on a bench outside the station. "I wasn't sure I'd get another chance," his father said. "Life has a way of shortening plans." Noah swallowed hard. "I was afraid you'd say you were right." His father shook his head. "I wasn't right. I was scared. And I let fear sound like control." That honesty broke something open in Noah. "I failed," Noah admitted. "More than once," his father smiled sadly. "So did I. That's how learning works." They talked for hours about mistakes, dreams, disappointments, and the strange way time steals years while convincing you there's always more. Before they parted, his father placed a hand on Noah's shoulder. "Don't measure your life by what you missed," he said. "Measure it by what you choose next." 2 weeks later, Noah quit his job. 3 months later, he published his first short story online. A year later, he boarded another train, this time with a laptop, a purpose, and no regret. Some trains leave early. Some arrive late. And some only matter because you finally decided to chase them.